In this video, I'm going to teach you how to create your own bass presets using the Line 6 Pod Go. Coming right up. Hi there, I'm Gtwo, providing tips and tricks to help other indie artists improve their sound. The Line 6 Pod Go has been out for about 2 years now, and it has been an amazing product for musicians out there. It provides you with the same sound from the Helix in a simpler and smaller package for the fraction of the price. And guitarists all over the world love this product. But this is as much a bass amp modeler as it is a guitar amp modeler. And I'm going to teach you how to create your own bass preset from scratch. Okay, so I have the Pod Go right here. I'm going to do all the changes on the unit itself, but you can also do this via the Pod Go edit. And let's start with selecting the amp. So first, you can select any amp that you like. I'm going to choose right here, SVT normal. You can hear that. Okay, so first I'd like to set all the settings to noon or at 5. I'll explain that later, but first I'm going to set that to 5. Okay, even the drive. Now, usually I max out the channel volume. And next is our cabinet. So you can choose any cabinet that you like. Let's stick with the 8x10 Ampeg SVT amp cabinet. So you can select any microphone that you prefer. I personally like the 20 dynamic because it provides a good low end. And then low cut, I set it at 50 Hertz to give space for the kick of the drums. And then everything, I'll leave it as is. Okay, so let's save that for a while. Okay, now we have our amp and our cabinet. Next is, I'd like to add a compressor. So let's go to Dynamics. And I usually use the blue compressor right here. So how do I set this? I usually set the level so that it is the same volume whether it is on or off. So we don't want the sudden spike in volume when we turn on the compressor. So maybe just a little bit to about 90. Hear that? So we can lessen the level a little bit to about 80 or 0.8. Now for the sustain, this is purely your preference. I usually set it at 0.40. Okay, so let's save that. Now, the reason I set all the amp settings to 5 or at noon because I usually add a drive pedal or a DI or preamp pedal at the front. So let's select distortion and let's go with the Obsidian 7000. So this is Line 6's interpretation or emulation of the Dark Glass B7K. So let's set the attack to boost. There. Now, I usually set this to have a just a slight overdrive, just to give it a bit of a crunch. And set this at 6. Now, since our EQ on the amp is set flat, this is where we shape the tone using the bass, mid, and high frequency of the Obsidian 7000. So let's go with adjusting the bass. Okay, about 3 dB is fine, and then let's set the mid. So first, select the frequency. And then let's set it back to 0. Let's set it at about -2 dB. Next is the high mid. First, let's set this. Let's try to boost this to get a feel of how it sounds. Let's set it about 7. And listen to the different frequencies. So first we have 750. So I like the clickiness that you get at 1.5 kilohertz. So let's try to set that at probably around 2 dB. For the treble, I usually don't like a lot of treble, so -1.5 dB is fine. So let's save that. Okay, so now we have our compressor, drive. We have set the amp and the cabinet. So next is completely optional if you'd like to add modulation, for example. If you'd like to add a chorus pedal. Let's try to add that. Let's go with the chorus. Let's set the mix at 25%, maybe 30. Okay, so for the tone, probably about 7. And then for the depth, we'll leave it as is. Okay, so let's save that. I usually don't use the EQ block right here, but if you'd like to use the EQ block, I usually use the low and high cut and just cut the rumbling at 50 Hertz. And for the high cut, maybe we can set it at around 8 kilohertz. Okay. So another optional effect is delay. Maybe you'd like to add delay to your sound or not. It's up to you. So let's just select a simple delay. Okay, let's turn that down a bit, around 500 milliseconds. And set the mix at probably around 20%. Or let's move that to 30. And the feedback, maybe around 40. Right there. Okay, so now that we have all the effects that we need, we can set a snapshot for this preset. So to do that, let's say that for this snapshot, I don't want any modulation. And then for the next snapshot, I don't want any distortion. And there you go. So let's say you have a part of the song that you really like to emphasize the bass line. What we can do is set another snapshot and then maybe set the drive all the way to 7. And maybe set the level down just a bit. Maybe let's set this to 7 and increase the level. And save that. So you can play a softer part. And then for part of the song, you can really dig into that bass line. And that's it. So let's hear a sample in the context of the mix. Okay, now we're going to use the new preset that we made, and I'm going to use the different snapshots for different parts of the song. And I have a song right here without any bass tracks, so let's do that right now. Thank you so much for watching the video. The Podgo is a very versatile equipment. It's an all-in-one bass rig and you can really shape the tone of your bass. You can mix and match different effects. Let me know in the comments down below, how did you create your effects? What effects did you use? And I hope that this tutorial gave you a starting point on how to create your own bass preset. If this video was helpful to you, hit the thumbs up and click the subscribe button for me down there. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click the card at the top. Follow me on social media right here, and I'll see you on the next video. See ya!